What's up, guys? This is Jeremiah with Riptide Gaming, and today we're bringing you episode number 23 of my Death Stranding playthrough. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the past few episodes as much as I have playing and making them. You guys, hopefully you're enjoying watching these. It's just been fantastic, and like I said, I couldn't say it enough last episode. I really wish more of what happened in the last episode was in the rest of the game so far. There have been snippets and little kind of parts that have made me feel that way, but that entire episode from front to beginning, I was just finishing editing it. It just was a blast. And hopefully you guys get to enjoy it, I guess tomorrow once I make it go live. Please, if you guys are enjoying the content, leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you're liking, what you're disliking, any thoughts you have. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'd love to continue to grow this channel. I'd really, if you guys could help me out, love to get to 100 subscribers by June. That's about a little over 6 weeks away, 6 to 7 weeks, something like that. And kind of goal line in sight is by the end of 2020 to get 1,000 subscribers. I really would appreciate your help with that. So please share as much as you can. Please let me know what you guys are enjoying and what I can do to make this even more engaging. With that, we're ready to go to make the trip back from the West Coast to the East Coast. I'm going to try and make just as quick as possible for you guys. And I'm not going to screw around or anything. I'm just going to put my nose to the grindstone and get to where we need to go. So with that, let's go ahead and head upstairs. Let's see what Cliff has in store for us. Hopefully this is a new Cliff. We had that crazy encounter at the end of last episode with him, so hopefully this will give us a little bit more of what's happening.
That child special.
This is new. Awesome.
One of a kind.
A baby candidate.
Is that Bridget?
Either that or
A sacrifice.
Why the heck does she have a mask on? She's wearing the Ludin's mask too.
a foundation. A bridge.
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, Die-Hardman, episode number 10. Fantastic. Where are we? We have nothing. Oh my goodness.
Sam, it's
What's up, Hartman? Yep.
Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Okay, so they're going to be worse, I'm guessing. Alright guys, I got a plan, so let's go ahead and do this, and hopefully we won't have too much hijinks to take us over. We're just reversing course on the way we came. Unless that guy right there, the zip line, I'm going to give that a try, see if it's connected. So if it's connected, man, I might have a way around everything.
Pathetic. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm heading back east.
Sam's not real happy right now. Oh, okay, so those are the lights from the terrorist plant. Let's get up to that zip line and see if it can connect us to where we need to go. Thanks, man.
Thanks for the
I'm gonna help you out.
Today's a good day.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you.
Oh, come on, Sam. How did you fall off the ladder like that? Okay, guys, so just fell off the ladder into the water a little bit, and I'm gonna go up here, see if I can connect to the zip line, see if it'll get me closer to where I need to be. Hopefully you connect to something, bro. I could really use the help. No connecting zip lines. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Alright, well let's head up this way. Just gonna cut around the terrorists and hopefully get a little bit closer to where we need to go. I didn't make a thermal heater pad which was, you know, I probably should have done that, but it's okay. We'll make this. We made tougher journeys. Let's get on up here. Survey where we need to go. Oh, there's another zip line. Hopefully that guy will connect. We're gonna keep trying, man. Any zip line connection will help me get a little bit closer and a little bit easier. Whoa. And Sam's just gonna trip over stuff, so, you know. Though BB enjoyed it. Goofball. Climb, dude. There we go. Come on, Sam. Alright. Let's go down through here. Because I think, yeah, down here a little bit further, less snow, less issues with the snow timefall. So I think this is actually a good plan. There's another zip line right there. Maybe that will be the one I've been looking for. Dude, I love how you can almost see the steam rising from this part. It's foggy and almost Silent Hill-like. Man, I don't know if you guys have heard the rumors, but there have been some rumors that Sony is in talks currently with Konami to not only have a reboot of Silent Hill, or kind of like a reimagining, maybe remake, or you know, I hope it's a full-on PS5 exclusive game, but it'll be Silent Hill, maybe taking some liberties from Silent Hill 1 and 2. It's kind of some of the rumor information I've been hearing. So they're gonna make that, but not only that, but the other rumor is that they're gonna make kind of like a Telltale game. You know, if you remember, like the Telltale's Walking Dead and different things like that, but kind of like Silent Hills with Kojima heading that. Fingers crossed. I really hope both of those are true and both of those happen. Okay guys, so I got the hermetic grenades that I wanted, rearranged my inventory a little bit, but I'm going to take up this burst strike and see if I can get where I need to go up to, I know that there is a zipline right up here, but I can't recall if I got it to where it connects to everything or not. So, oh man, check out that Aurora Borealis, dude. That's probably all the BTs they're referring to. Yeah, is this the, oh. Go back down to this guy. Might make things a little bit easier. Hey, people are liking it, so hopefully it connects. This will make the journey a heck of a lot more easy. Yep. Think I'm set, guys. At least to get to Mountain Knot. Hey guys, so these zip lines, they've made things a heck of a lot more. I'm so glad I spent the time to set up this network of zip lines. It has made things so much more easy to get back here. I don't recall connecting it all the way to the other side though, the other side of the mountain. So I'm going to take a vehicle from Mountain Knot here to the closest thing. I think the Craftsman is where I can get on and connect from there.
Sam, do
Hey,
you
Deadman.
copy?
Yo.
I've been
I
looking
copy.
into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap,
Got it.
Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding. After he left
same
the
time.
service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect
Very
that
shady.
these battlefields of his
Die-Hardman
are
killed
at
him.
least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That
100%.
much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion
Lou
so
was
powerful
his baby,
that
I
he was
think.
not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One
Right.
thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find,
Okay.
Sam.
Cool. Thanks, Deadman. I just wanted to reiterate, if you guys are on the fence about playing this game, or if you have reservations about, oh man, it's kind of boring, I've watched some of your episodes, things like that, trust me, if you play this game and you stick with it, you'll get to where I am absolutely loving it. Every single section here has been fantastic, and I'm glad I put the time in to get to this point, honestly, wholeheartedly. All right, guys, got my rest, got my stamina recharged, grabbed my truck, and I'm ready to go. Let's continue this journey, and I think if we get to the Craftsman, we can take zip lines all the way to Lake Knot City, and I think that's as far as I need to go for this little section here. Hopefully we get some more story. And again, I'm so glad I took the time while not filming to build up these roads and these zip lines, because it has made things so much more easy to get through. So I definitely, again, that aspect of it definitely after a while becomes a grind. When you first start to do it, it is awesome, and it just takes way too many materials to do each little section. So that part again becomes a grind. So if I were to give some feedback, I'd recommend maybe cutting that down, either lowering the materials or spacing out the sections so the road is built more quickly to make the game aspect of it a little bit more, or a little bit less grindy, so to speak. So other than that, it's again been very helpful. I've had a blast playing it, and it can definitely help you guys in your journeys as you're playing the game. It actually even looks like, I don't recall building all of this, so looks like maybe some other people have helped out. So I appreciate that, guys. Whoever you are, it's definitely been helpful. Oh man, this guy is awesome looking. Let's connect to the rest of my road up here. This guy is freaky, guys. I guarantee we're gonna have some more battles on our hands yet. So. I'm glad I stocked up on those rocket launchers, dude. They definitely helped a lot. Who is it,
Sam,
sir?
you're not
Yo.
going to believe what I found. It's
I'm
about
listening.
the BB experiments, their true purpose.
Okay.
According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand.
Of course.
Supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just the cover story. The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was probably Amelie herself who installed them as she moved west with the first expedition, carrying out
That's
her
why the
mother's
BB was the
grand
key
plan,
at
making
West Knot City.
sacrifice after sacrifice on the altar of progress. President Strand
Wow.
told the people what they wanted to hear and did what she thought had to be done. Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
I wonder if he should be telling me all this stuff on that network. They're probably Deadman and everybody's probably listening to him, you know? Deadman, Die-Hardman, rather, is listening to Deadman. And it's freaky that the sky hasn't gotten any better. You know, eventually, in some parts at least, it gets a little bit more sunny and less gloom and doom like it is right now, dude. So, better watch out. This definitely has Silent Hill vibes to it right now. This is awesome. Now, I was talking about it a little bit earlier, the rumors about a Sony working with Konami to try and get Silent Hill back off the ground, whether a reboot and or a continuation of Kojima's project with the Telltale style of Silent Hills. Let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you'd like either one or both. I would love both. I think that would be fantastic. But let me know what you guys think. I can barely see in front of me. This is super Silent Hill-like.
Hey Sam, I see you're coming up on Lake Knot.
I am.
Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe.
Thank you.
By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments.
This BB?
But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody.
Of course.
And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen. Don't you think?
Yep.
But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges. Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's
and
no
why
time
else
to lose.
would he direct Higgs to do so?
Director.
Right?
Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
Look at Deadman being the good little detective. It looks like a vortex right up there. Oh my goodness, yep. He's gonna pull me in. Look at that, dude.
Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director.
Sure, I'm just hanging out.
So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right?
Right.
Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one. The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider
His name's John,
another
we know that
possibility.
much.
What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger?
They
And
do.
what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach?
Yep.
If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well.
Yep.
But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How
Which
the hell
is?
did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
It's a great
Sam,
question.
Hartman here.
Hey.
There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale. Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network on Amelie's
Understatement.
beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If
Yep.
it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
But again, like, so he was wrong, 100%. But blow up the world, man. It's all gone. Not just the people that you were angry at. All right. Watch out for the whales, bro.
I found out I was gonna be a father. I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you, your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore.
That's why you retired.
Couldn't leave you all alone.
Right?
I had it all along. All along. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
Oh my goodness. Bridget and Die-Hard. So Bridget and Die-Hard had Cliff killed to take his BB. So they can continue their sick, I'm your Die-Hard, man. So they can continue their sick, twisted, like a dude, I don't know. It's all messed up. Oh, Vietnam, I bet. he's got Die-Hardman's mask. How cool is that? I got you, BB. Alright, we're heading that way. Let's get my blood bags. We definitely need more of those.
He's gotta be somewhere, right? This is target, brother. Where are we this time?
Vietnam, my dude. Ooh. Get up. Come on, man. This is not cool. Alright guys, I'm trying to get through here, through the jungle. Keep getting blown up. So, hopefully I'm going the right direction. I think I am, just based on where the map is saying that he's located. Let's see here. I think we go straight through here. Yep, right there, my dude. Keep going, dude. Ah, come on. Let's try not to lose anything. Oh, come on. Dude. I've been blown up like 3 times on this stupid thing already. Just trying to walk. My goodness. Oh, that guy. Okay, guys. I think we're almost there. At least we're heading the right direction to get this guy. We gotta take him out. That was crazy. This way? Was it time I could pick up? Crypto bites. Yep, we're down here. Alright, Clifford. Prepare to meet your end. You got a raw deal, brother, but I can't let you blow up the world. Man. They're just coming straight ahead. They're not even playing anymore.
I want my baby back. Engage hostile.
Where are you? Where's this other guy? Oh, there you are. What's up, dude?
To me! To me! Keep your head on a swivel!
Where are you, bro? This level is by far the best one so far.
I'll make it right.
Again, to make a Metal Gear parallel, this kind of reminds me of Metal Gear 3. Metal Gear Solid 3, rather.
Get my baby.
Where are you guys?
Baby.
Ooh, okay.
My dear.
Enemy sighted.
Are you still there? Yep. Huh. Come on. Still there, my dude?
Hold back and hunker down.
Okay. They're all up there. Okay.
I'm sorry. Die-Hardman.
Gate hostile.
I took off your head, bro. Come on, buddy. So I wish there was like a, and there might be kind of like a stealth takedown option in this, for these bad guys especially. But I feel like I'm just having to fight them with guns, which you don't use a ton of in this game, so it makes it a little bit. Oh man. So I know where he's headed. Oh, I see them.
baby. Where's my baby? My name is Clifford Unger.
That one was intense, dude. Just talk to him. Be like, yo, dude, I'll keep him safe. I love that little lullaby.
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise.
Sam, say something, dude.
Give me back my baby.
Are you Clifford Unger?
Who are you?
Are you the father?
This is crazy.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future.
What? Tell me Sam is the BB.
Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
So, what are we doing here, man? Do you still want me to take out Die-Hardman? I'll gladly do that for you. Oh no.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
Okay, Sam, we're back, and hopefully we got everything under control now. Looks like he needs to have another shower. Connection lost. BB.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell.
Yep.
And emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father. He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible. Cliff was born...
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. Them and Bridget.
Funny you should say that. I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
All right. This message is insurance. In case something happens to me.
What a fancy outfit.
For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching. I got a little present from Amelie. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you?
We have been. That's
you know
true.
This mask hides more than just my face.
Okay.
Well, Amelie's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Amelie in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Amelie was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second.
Okay.
They had no
What are you
direct
trying to say?
contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her.
But did she
Everyone
do
who
it?
could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Amelie, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out. Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children.
So Amelie's not her daughter.
Doesn't add up, does it?
Wow.
There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter.
But they're like identical.
Where'd she come from?
Right.
Who is she?
Is she a clone?
Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us. Which means I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started.
Dude, sometimes the graphics
By
in this game
stopping
are
her.
photorealistic. I don't understand. It's
One
probably a
last
time
confession.
thing. You know, just like CG, where sometimes it looks fantastic, sometimes it
I'm
doesn't.
just a man.
Yeah?
No powers. Nothing special. Don't have dooms. I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying. I had never tried it. Yeah. I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell.
Right.
But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well,
So now I kind of feel for Die-Hardman,
Gotta
and
go.
I think Bridget and Amelie are the
She's
ones
calling for me.
pulling the strings for everything. So,
Bridges,
geez, hopefully
don't let me down.
we can get him saved. All right. So, guys, I think I just want to keep
After
playing.
he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach. Or rather, Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
Of course.
What happened?
The chiral network dropped out. According to Lachna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
I'll tell him.
Fragile.
Hey, Fragile.
You look like shit. You should be resting.
I know. I need to tell you something.
Okay.
I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She
Part
was
of
their
her
leader.
plan. Amelie's
The
their
terrorist
leader.
void outs, the whole extinction agenda. Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die-Hardman said. Higgs turned on me after he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was.
Oh,
It's the same dog
no.
Die-Hardman had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this?
Cliff.
Cliff. He was carrying
Yep.
them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it
Amelie.
Bridget?
That's all we know.
Is it Amelie?
All I can
Uh,
say
either
is that
one,
the
right?
answers are on the beach. What she wants
Okay.
and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us,
I got 'em.
Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam. This is critical.
Got it. Well, guys, I guess what I'll do now is that since there's an extra mission, extra layer here, I'll start next episode with that. So I'm going to go ahead and end episode 23. Another fantastic story, jam-packed episode. Another boss battle. Absolutely loving it. So please, guys, let me know what you think. Leave a like, comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and please share. That way we can continue to grow this community. With that, have a great night, and God bless you all.